Siemanko, witam was w drugim odcinku z Noire. Z jednej, dobra. Mam problem z... Fajne, że jest ten Rockstar, ale jednak powiem, że jest minus, bo on ciągle chce zaktualizować. Ciągle chce robić aktualizację. No i musiałem skorzystać z kraka. Bo inaczej bym nie mógł tego nagrywać dalej. O Boże. Znowu to samo. Dobra, oszczędzę wam tego. O, chyba się samo zalogowało. No, trzeba mieć włączonego w tle i wtedy działa. Dobra, wszystko działa jak natura chciała. Za drugim razem się udało. Wczytywanie. Ajej. Nie ma tego. Chciałem od początku, żebyście mogli widzieć też ten filmik. Ten wstęp nasz. Jest. Sorry, ale czegoś nie rozumiem. Wszystko to jest po polsku. Boże, nie wytrzymię z tym, nie? Mam nadzieję, że teraz... O, chyba weszło. Masakra. Aktualizuje się. Trzeba to robić, jakoś instalować co chwilę spolszczenie, bo inaczej się chyba nie da. Już nie wiem co lepsze z tym wszystkim.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people. Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street. Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Keep talking.
Broad daylight, crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Tu coś powinno być. Tak, pamiętałem.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Dobra. Wszystko chyba, jeśli chodzi o to. Nie wiem, co tutaj jeszcze minąłem. Tylko tutaj było coś. Tylko na jednej stronie.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Może w koszu coś? O, jest pistolet.
Van Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay. No tu coś spadło. Naboje mamy.
Shell cases. These look like 32s.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
No.
I swear, this town is straight to hell.
Jak mam z nim porozmawiać? Aha,
Officer
o.
Phelps, what exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Officer, please, tell me what's going on.
Okej, to takie...
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Też nauczka taka od...
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Can I?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Ta. No dobra. To ona była tam w tym, na tamtym materiale dowodowym.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
No dobra, można ją oskarżyć.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Ano na przykład... Tak?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okej.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
To prawda jest, jeżeli mamy ten... Aha, można kwestionować. No to kwestionować?
Angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Huh.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Scaletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
No. Dobra, już rozumiem. Wszystkie trzy możliwości są.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Scaletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Cage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Dobra.
We have the murder weapon.
And murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking.
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Dobra. Palimy maszynę, jedziemy. Lokalizację. No, sobie możemy podjechać. O! To chyba nie było zbyt korzystnym zadaniem. Korzystną rzeczą. Pozwoliliśmy sobie... To jest chyba Chevrolet. Powinno się świetlić nazwa jazdy, tak myślę. Dobra. Eagleson.
Officers.
To jest to samo?
Officers Phelpsa and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never
Okay.
been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Dobra. No to chyba mamy naprawdę mordercę. Już się chyba z tego ciężko będziemy wypłynąć. No ale się musieli do niego pojechać. Poszli. Jak wszyscy lecą. Uciekają. Dobra.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer!
To jest Kalu. Świnia.
Be careful! Kalu! Get back here!
What's a special?
Aha, nie może być ranny. To po co mi ten pistolet?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No.
nie
Mr.
można
Kalu is
pominąć.
out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Mhm.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Aha, fajnie, byś pomógł człowiekowi.
Hello! Get back here! When the hell's the food gonna arrive?
U niego wycelować.
Next time, you're mine.
Aha.
Too late, Kalu! Stop or I will shoot!
Dobra.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a
Motyw jest.
confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Okej.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Dobra.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Przecież, że kłamie. Nie będziemy używać jeszcze.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Możliwy motyw?
You got nothing, boy chick.
Nie?
You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole
Po
Phelps.
zeznanie.
Get back in there and raise some nuns, boy! I need a confession!
To w takim razie tamte zeznanie. Czasami tak nie wiadomo do końca co tutaj.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help
Wszystko
you, Mr.
nowe.
Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for
Szkoda,
that.
że nie zawsze można to poprawić.
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
W sumie no to faktycznie źle wybrałem. To są zeznania świadka powinny być.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Myślałem, że wiemy dlaczego.
We know all about the argument.
No.
Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tam zakwestionował.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kite this and kite that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Ładnie.
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Dobra.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Okej. Dobra. Pierwszą część mamy za sobą w takim razie. Teraz zacznie się właściwa gra, nie? Bo to był w sumie taki dłuższy prolog. Tego możemy liczyć, że zaczęła się gra. Tego momentu.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Huh. He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What's that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps? I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousing vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Teśmy się zasiedzieli. Akcji jest tu.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Only if I guarantee he walks.
Co nie zmienia faktu, że w końcu się dostał.
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse. I'll direct.
Bike. Jakiś bike, super.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Whoa.
Are you fine?
Sorry.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was a skipper. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in Okinawa. Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Take it easy.
Kurde.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the guy, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor, Hirohito himself, leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of L.A. safe for people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. I earned a bravery citation during the Zucker riot. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the 3rd time you've told me. Sorry, sir. Police
Do I pay
officer.
the city all these goddamn taxes and you need to take my car?
A sorry, ale... Służba nie drużba. A, skończyli rozmowę.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Okej.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Czy mogę do niego strzelać? Mogę. Tak też zrobiłem. Okej. Mogę, ale chyba nie musiałem. Tak coś to zbieram. To będzie fajniejsze auto na takie zdanie. to była za sprawa? Tak myślałem, że to. Bardzo dobrze pamiętam.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through.
Była dosyć
Parking lot
trudna.
straight ahead.
Jak na pierwsze tego typu
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Boję się czegoś.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okej.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long are you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Dobra. Jak to coś może być?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical joke is contaminated soil. I guess.
No to coś jest?
Big lump of shit.
Jakieś zdjęcie? O nie, portfel. Alden Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Hmm.
Happier times, I guess.
I okulary. No tam jest marka czy coś. Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
How's life treating you? After this, I got more jobs in Westlake Park coming up in Hollywood Hills.
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Okej.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Dobrze.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
No, prawda.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Tu mi się dało, że ściemnia, ale...
You ever seen the car before?
No. Jednak
Funny
nie.
enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Okej.
Wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Kłamie.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Okej.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
A jeszcze tu coś jest.
Circumstantial.
A, tego nie wiedziałem. O, jest.
Brand name might give us something to go on. I'm stumped. Ideas?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Fajne, że wszystko widać.
You ain't happy what I got to tell? I best be on my way.
Jeszcze
Found a
raz.
steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know
No.
anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help,
Okay.
Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. You're done.
Dobra.
Head over there now.
No co wam dziękuję za oglądanie. Dłuższy następnym razem w kolejnym odcinku. Żegnam się z wami oczywiście. Hej.